All right, there you go.
Thank you all for listening, even though you don't have to. This is our last episode of the night. Thanks for everyone coming and sticking it out here at a bagel shop where I just made eye contact with a stranger. That's what happens.
Hi.
That's what you do when you're on stage with a microphone. You just look around and you're like, I'm going to make eye contact with you. It sometimes happens. So, yeah, once again, we're Awesomonster Comedy. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get ready to listen.
AWSM Radio.
Damn, that was good.
Damn, it's the last episode of our bi-monthly, it's the middle episode of we're doing something. I'm Logan.
Yeah!
Really good, really good. I'm Nick.
I'm also Tom.
And this is episode 204 of AWSM
That's right.
Comedy Radio. This is our last episode of the year 2016.
That's right.
Let's just all have a brief moment of silence and think to ourselves, fuck you, 2016.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You are the worst.
Let's have a moment of noise to say fuck you 2016.
Fuck you, 2016! So I have a dream. I have one of those dreams in life where, like, one day I will again be paying the bills, doing nothing but performing or acting or being some type of hosting personality. And what is the name of that man? He escapes me right now.
Todd.
No.
Dr. Seuss.
No,
Bud?
He is a hosting personality.
The guy from Lake?
Howie Mandel.
And he is British. And he does a fucking absolutely fabulous job when he hosts this show last week tonight on the John Oliver Show. If
John
anyone
Oliver
has not checked that out,
That was
he
the worst John Oliver impression.
You shut
Yeah,
up.
it was.
Shut up so hard.
It was so bad.
He recently had his last episode of the year too. It was the first. No, it was the second thing that made me smile post-Trump election. Because I don't know if anyone else was there, but I was there with the march on the next day. I've never been involved in a protest before, but I was so, frankly, just lifted so that I could just walk down the streets of Chicago and shout all of these things that I just needed to shout at work but couldn't because I knew that office was so polarized that everyone in the world just needed to leave us alone until we got adjusted.
But you know, Nick, there was something good that happened this year.
Yeah, what's that?
The Chicago Cubs won the World Series.
The World Cup, the game ball, the trophy recognition. I love sports. And here with us tonight, we're going to have two of the most hardcore Chicago Cubs fans ever. Please give it up for Ricky Chai and Jim Cago.
Yeah.
So, I will definitely give you the number to my friend who goes to the meetings all the time because I know that you all have not stopped drinking since the Cubs won the World Series. Like, when did this? No, go ahead. What was it?
What meetings? Like coolest dudes meetings or?
Yes, the coolest dudes meeting. That's exactly the thing to which I was referring.
I'll take his number.
Yeah. And maybe even like a record-setting meeting because this is probably a long time now of continuous intoxication.
2 months today, dude.
2 months.
2 months. Bro.
Yeah. Cubbies clinched the division on the 16th of September when they lost at the Cardinals. And we picked it up.
Okay.
We started drinking that night, Amy.
Sure they did.
And, we've been going ever since. We figure like 3 days later, I realized, dude, Cubs clinched the division. And I've been drunk ever since. If I keep drinking till they win the division series, then...
Right.
Yeah.
And if I keep drinking until they win the World Series...
And bing, bang, boom.
Come on,
it
man.
happened, yo. It went down. We won the World Series.
We did.
What? Woo!
Yeah.
But, a lot of people are, they're asking us, why didn't you stop after the parade or, like, after they won the World Series? And
because
I'm like,
we're serious about this shit.
You seem serious.
Once in 100, like, dude, and mad, man. Like, once in 108 years, that ain't nothing. If we don't win next year, it's like we didn't win this year.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
It's like bullshit,
I agree.
What's one World Series in 100 years? Stupid.
Yeah, like the Yankees have like 27 of those things, yo. Like we've just been like,
yeah, come on,
just hanging around,
we're
just like,
New York? Yeah.
yo, we want to sniff at it, we want to taste it.
Come on,
but we ain't even getting the little scraps So
Yeah.
you
The
know,
straps.
we trying to just go back to back, and we feel like if we keep it going, at least 0.08 at least
It's like
till like the end of next year.
we're not
that's
going for
keeping
peaks and
our
valleys, man. We're
glow
not going
alive.
for like, we're not going for like puking and like getting real sick
No,
and
no,
then
we're
sobering up the
respectable
next day.
gentlemen
We just
about
keep a
this.
nice like madman
smell like
buzz on
respectable
all the
gentlemen.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
I
You're
put
welcome.
on Armani
Thank you.
code every time before I go
That's
out
what I
because
keep-
I'm just like, I'm thinking about the other person. I'm a true American that way. But
Thank you, O Style. Thank you, Axe Body Spray.
Oh, I
Axe Body-
love Axe
hey,
body spray.
Wolfthorn,
Grandma, for
Wolfthorn will make
dying
you
and leave me all that
crazy. I
money.
didn't wear it tonight because I didn't want to make you guys crazy up here. But
I don't know what to do.
I'm telling you,
guys are-
right now, I'm telling you,
Nick,
You guys,
this is all
they
working.
can't understand.
I know, like
killed
guys,
it.
like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they're
have
very
to
excited.
I'm just gonna say that you're two such fun gentlemen, but like
Yeah.
I need to go like into the cause we're trying to run a show,
All right,
so
well,
I'm gonna go into a segment. So
your
just
thing.
hang out, just real quick, just have
Okay.
another beverage, and let's hear a fun fact from Logan, real quick.
Fun fact, from 1893 to 1915, the Cubs played 22 seasons at the West Side grounds at Polk and Wolcott under various names, starting with the Chicago White Stockings, then the Chicago Colts, the Chicago Orphans, and finally, as the Chicago Cubs.
So hone it in with some knowledge, guys. Did you know? Were you aware of any of those names? I mean, you're the
Yeah.
hard Cub fans. We're
Yeah,
here.
no,
I mean,
totally. And they
you
were
can't
also
prove
known
that I
as,
didn't.
I believe they were also known as the Whalers and the Orphans.
Yes, he
I
said the
I said
Orphans.
the Orphans.
And
You said the
then
Orphans.
That may be the beer.
Did you?
Yeah, he did.
The
It's right
Orphans.
there on the. I can read it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
One point,
Yeah.
I believe they were referred to as the Army of Northern Virginia. At another point, they were called the Hartford Whalers.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
That's new information
And
to me.
the Montreal
Certainly.
Expos they went as for a couple of years there.
Well,
Congratulations.
I'm just continually learning because I never really watched sports until my friend Chris, who is also he's just like you all. Like he is the most hardcore fan that I know.
They'll never
No
be
one
as
just
hardcore
like
as
us, dude.
yeah.
There's no one just like us.
There's
Come on.
no one.
It's
There's
true.
no one,
No-
dude. That's
no
like
two
saying
snowflakes are
we're
alike.
diamonds in the rough here.
Dude,
I heard there are actually there are snowflakes that are alike.
Thank you.
That's-
But
I've been a huge Cubs fan
Fun
since
fact.
I moved here from Philadelphia 3 years ago, and I've been like on the band, not wagging, but like
Yeah. You're in the band.
You've been
on the
you've been
train.
diehard. You've
there
been diehard.
Since
You've
I
been
moved
diehard.
here, man.
yeah.
You only
Come
have.
on.
So you
he's
came
been
from
diehard.
Philadelphia.
He's been diehard.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
I
He's been
forgot.
diehard. He's
Your
been
name's-
diehard.
Wait, you came from where?
I've
Philadelphia.
seen him.
And did you come from Boston?
Fluffy.
Because it kind of sounds like maybe
No,
you came
no,
from
no,
Boston.
no.
Okay.
No, I'm not from Boston.
I mean, just to my
Well,
ear.
wait,
No, I'm
come
from
on.
Jersey. I'm from Jersey Shore. I take care of myself.
Okay.
I mean, you're looking at me. I
Dude,
look like
we're the two
I
biggest
look
Cubs fans you ever
like
fucking met,
every
dude.
single beautiful man that you've ever wanted to be. Yeah,
That
I'm from
is
Jersey
true.
Shore.
Come on.
And
Come on. Not
I'm,
as beautiful
I'm
as Chris
taking
Bryant.
that
Don't,
exuberance
don't.
from myself,
You're not-
and I'm giving it because I came here and I came here 8 years ago, and it was just. It was hard. It was hard. you
It
know?
was hard.
And I went to. I had a lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah.
You know, hard on my bed, like trying to figure out what these Cubs are
Cocaine will
going to
do that to you, man.
Yeah. and then,
hard to say.
Theo Epstein came in. And he really turned the corner. And man,
Is he an
we
author
got,
or something?
we got
Theo.
young guys here. We got young guys that are ready to play. And I'm a diehard
Young-
Cubs fan.
Good. Well,
Good-looking guys.
what has been the favorite moment, like watching all of these games? Because I actually watched a few games, which I had never done before.
absolutely.
What's been the favorite moment, like leading up to the win? What's been the
Jim,
favorite
Jim,
gameplay?
Jim, can I talk, Jim, for one second,
Yeah,
Jim?
what's going on?
All right. Well, I mean, when David Ross, obviously, he comes in here, people are thinking, hey,
Paparazzi.
this guy's old, he's old. He might be over the hill. Are we really bringing him in Game 7 because we think, hey, maybe he's not going to play next year. You said he's going to retire.
Okay.
Well, he comes in, dude hits him, plunks him in the head. Looks like he's knocked out.
Going
He's
after
running
him.
back for the ball. He doesn't know what he is. He's like straight up, and all of a sudden he comes to, and Spider-Man's over there, and he gets it back, but it's too late. 2 runs have been scored. People are like, David Ross, what did you do? What did you do, David Ross?
What
did
did
you
he
do?
do?
What did you do?
I don't know.
Next inning comes the bat. smacks one out there. Home run.
Where? Oh,
They-
out there.
Home run.
Did it
Game
deceive
7.
you? Come on.
And then everyone's just like, David Ross, what did you do? David Ross is walking around. He's so concussed, he doesn't even know that he had a home run. They had a mic on him, didn't say a word. All you hear is the plop, 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 plop of his shoes as he's running around because he's like, dang, that I just hit a home run in the World Series, Game 7 of my last game I'm ever going to play? Well, damn right he did.
Yeah,
'Cause he's a
did.
Cub.
That's what
All
happened.
right, there you
He's
go.
a Cub, and that's how they won. That's a storybook story right there.
It is a storybook story. Jim, what's your favorite storybook story from this story that we're storyboarding?
Dude, my favorite story. Okay, from this story.
Yeah.
Because like Rapunzel A, and then from this though, we're talking.
Have you seen Tangled?
Tangled?
I
Am
think
I a
he's
Cubs fan?
incredulous.
Is Chris Bryant gorgeous?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen Tangled.
The poster board that got me watching.
Sorry.
Chris Bryant, the one name that I know. Please continue.
Okay.
No, I was just, I'm sorry, not a lot of people watch the Tangled, and I overreacted, and I apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
Go ahead.
Tom's always good for a distraction. I was just wondering what your favorite moment from the series was, like from this season. It's called a season?
It was,
Okay.
it was called a season. I gotta say, I think my favorite moment there was probably like when Ben Zobes hit that go ahead dubs, and he brought him around, man. And it was like I was spit the water out of my mouth. I was so freaking excited back then. I gotta have a couple because you just go O styles all day. My dad's a doctor, and he says I'm directly on the
doctor?
path to death. I don't know, some fucking blah blah blah. Get your life together, doctor. I guess.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Some know-it-all asshole doctor.
So collectively, between the two of you, how many beers do you think you have consumed since this binge started? They're conversating. They're going through a little exchange right now. They're trying to work out the math.
What's the exchange rate between shots of Fireball and beers?
One half-ounce shot of Fireball is equivalent to one beer. One 12-ounce beer.
Still, the continuous
there's-
deliberation. We got to work it out.
What was Cal Ripken's final streak at? Two more than that. Two more than that.
All right. Well, you obviously know a lot about math and a lot about baseball, which is why we're about to play a baseball-inspired game.
Go Cubs, go!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Go
Cubs, go!
That's
Hey,
your
fellas, what do you say? Cubs gonna win today.
Cubs, go!
What is the purpose of a jingle if you talk over it?
I sing
Continue.
that
No,
to
it's great.
every
Go, Cubs,
song.
go!
I sing
Some
that
of them are
to
long enough for
every
that.
song now.
All right. So
All
you're
right, guys, listen up to an
each gonna
explanation.
have 30 seconds. I'm going to read a bunch of names. You will tell me if this person is a fake name that we made up or a real professional athlete from the NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, or NHL. Who wants to go first?
Hit me with your best shot.
All right.
That's a good song.
Here you go. First name, Christy Sack. Real or fake?
That's total real name.
Tony Suck. Real or fake?
Fake.
Jack Gyllenhaal. Real or fake?
Gyllenhaal?
Gyllenhaal.
That's fake.
Greg Legg.
Totes real.
All right, so your time expires. Christy's sack was fake. Tony's suck was real, which you got wrong. Jack Gyllenhaal was fake, and Greg Legg was real. That means you got 2 wrong and 2 right, so a total score of 0 points.
Really good job, Ricky. Ricky Chai, everyone. Yeah.
Very good. Very
Hey,
good job,
thank
Ricky.
you. Thank you very much.
All right.
You're very welcome.
Jim, let's see if you can do better than 0 points. With your first name, Halapulavati Vaitai.
No.
Hey,
Blitty Ray Wilson.
No.
Malipu Winger.
Yep.
Beanie Hermpton. That's Beanie Hermpton.
Beanie Hampton I went to high school with. Beanie Hampton. No.
All right. Well, interestingly enough, Halapulavati Vaitai is an NFL player.
Vaitai.
Blitty Ray Wilson is fake. Malipu Winger was fake. Beanie Hermton was fake as well. Interestingly enough, you got 2 wrong and 2 right for a total score of 0 points. So you're both tie and all-name all-star.
Really good job, guys.
Look at us.
Really good job.
Peas in a pod over here.
So continue to enjoy your beverages, guests, and all of our audience. And a special thanks to everyone here at Chicago Bagel Authority for letting Awesomonster Comedy come in and take over for just a little bit. Thank you so much for listening. And once again, as we all know and love to say, fuck you 2016.
Yeah.
Go fuck
Except for the win of the Cubs in the World Series.
Hey, how about them Cubbies?
Go, Cubs, go.